Hello, welcome to game 45 of 50 games in 50 weeks. Today I'm playing Gav. Hello, Gav. So Gav's another chat from Chaos to the Work through in the gaming group in Dunfermline. So today we're playing, it's the final battle of my Black Templars, and we're playing the Blood of Martyrs. So before I get to kind of like the mission and Sammy, just to say GW Glasgow have very kindly let us use their awesome display table, which is kind of like the Imperial Fort and the bridge. So we'll get to the kind of reasoning for this in a second. So this mission, basically, one player is the attacker and one player is the defender, and essentially one player, the attacking player has got to wipe the opponent out. That's it, there is no other victory conditions. The attacker gets about approximately 50% more points than the defender, so I'm playing as the defender today, because I thought I've made quite a, well, not a fluffy army, but I've got some bits of fluff in my army to kind of be the defender. But so I've asked Gav to kind of bring a kind of nice horde army, and he has obliged by bringing loads of Tyranids. So I've got, was it 2,500 points, and you've got 3,750 points.
Yeah, yeah, right.
So it's a huge game. Although it doesn't actually look there's a lot on the table at the moment, but there is a lot in my City Explorers.
There's an awful lot in reserve to come in. Yeah.
Yes, there is. So I will quickly go into my army. So basically, just before I go into my army, some of the scenario special rules is these two parts of the table are a death mire. So essentially, if a unit moves through this and takes a wound on a 4, any model takes a wound on a 4+. There's no vehicles, fortunately, because they can like sink right to the bottom. Some of the terrain will explode later on in the game as well, because it's like bombs, the defender once it's detonated, so we'll get to that if and when that happens, if it'll last that long. We're counting these as quad guns as well, just to kind of give me a wee bit of an extra bonus since I'm outnumbered by quite a bit. And I think that's it. Have I missed any other special rules?
Not that I'm aware of. It's covered the exploding, and you've covered the death mire as well.
I think that's it. Okay, so on to the army. So myself, I've got a double 4-star army in this one. So I've got 4 Crusader squads, one up there, and one up there, and one up there, and there is one somewhere else. Somewhere, honestly. Oh, no, they're there. They're sitting there in the front. Totally missed them there. I've got Chaplain Grimaldus. You can see him there with his Servitors. I have a unit of Sword Brethren tooled up to the max. I have a unit of Assault Terminators led by the Marshal. This is my Marshal, but I've lent out the model for him, so I'm using this guy as him. I've got a unit of Assault Terminators with a Terminator Reclusiarch. I've got a unit of Assault Cannon Terminators. I've got a unit of Cyclone Terminators, and I've also got another unit of Assault Cannon and Heavy Flamer Terminators that are in reserve over here. I've got an Assault Squad hiding behind here as well, just for the sneak attack win. And I've also, if you can see him there, got a lovely Dreadnought in there as well. He's nice and metal. He's like heavy. I think that's pretty much it. So, Gav, would you like to walk us through what you've got, please?
Well, I'll go through what's on the table first. I've got a unit of 3 Hive Guard here. I've got the Swarm Lord with the Tyrant Guard. This unit here is actually a unit of Raveners. I've got a bit of proxying going on.
That's alright, old models for the win.
Yep, and I've got 4 Tervigons, because Tervigons are, well
super
Tyranids.
win.
Yeah, exactly. Look, 10 Gaunts here. In reserve, I've got 2 units of 9 Warriors in pods. I've got Doom of Malantine in a pod. I've got Umgirl Stealers. And I've got Death Leaper all in reserve. And with these Tervigons here, I'm going to be spawning an awful lot of Tervigons.
Oh yeah, it's going to be like the Alamo as they run up the table. So it's going to be quite cinematic. Hopefully, it's going to be like Space Marines, hopefully up to their necks and Tyranid guts. So basically, that's the start. For like, I think it was the 3rd time. It might be the 4th. I think it's the 3rd. I've seized the initiative. Couldn't believe it. But I don't think it's going to make a big difference because most of my shooting is pretty short range. So I think that's it. So let's have a good one. Okay, that's the turn 1. On the first turn, my first turn was pretty uneventful because I didn't actually calculate this in until I measured it. That most of my shooting was actually well out of range. So I moved out a couple of my squads and just moved up. Gav's moved some stuff through, and the Deathmire's kind of saved me a wee bit in his respect. It's killed a couple of the Raveners that are now hiding behind here, if I can get them in there. You can see them there. And it decimated this Gaunt squad as well. A couple of these Terragons, should have said at the beginning, they swapped out their powers for Biomancy, and a couple of them were trying to cast Iron Arm. This one's been wounded from Perils, and it took a wound on the Deathmire, and I think there's one over here. This one here as well, let's take the one as well. Other than that, basically, Gav's stuff just moved up. So, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit of running.
Yeah, so it's going to get interesting quickly though. So I think that's it. Just about to go for turn 2. Okay, that's end of turn 2. On this turn, I think the whole Hive fleet showed up. Over here, a unit of Tyranid warriors jumped out and shot Grimardus' unit and killed a couple of them. The zone drops came down and shot the Terminator unit and killed one of them. All these units then, using Grimardus' zeal, moved towards the Tyranid warriors. The spores from here shot the assault squad and killed one of them as well. The Trigon came down and shot the Terminators, we never managed to kill any of them. The zoanthropes, these zoanthropes kind of fluffed it, they didn't do anything.
They did, yeah, they didn't do a single thing.
Yeah. These Tyranid warriors came down and erased that kind of squad from existence there. The Yum Yum Genestealers, or the Emargo Genestealers, Yum Yums because so much more fun, came up and assaulted, they gave it a quad Gundam with the Interceptor, and the Terminators, because we're going to cover the Terminators, done them in a bit, they had a chance to fit back. The quad gun from here shot one of the Tyranid warriors and killed that as well. The Terminators came down here, my unit of Terminators came down here and killed 4 Ravners in one shooting phase, I think, didn't they? Which is not bad.
They did, yeah.
Then they got assaulted by a unit of spawned gaunts and the Ravners finished them, but that was fine, it was a friendly amount of it, that was important. The Swarmlord and the Terragons just continued to move up. There's only one Terragon spawned anything that turn, so nothing, just that one, because they're still kind of in the death mire a wee bit. And Deathlight were turned up to high round behind there as well. The Doom never showed up, I think that was the only thing in reserves that never showed up.
Yeah, roll the one first.
Yeah. I think that's about it. But I think more of my stuff's going to get involved in the battle now, hopefully.
Well, fingers crossed.
So fingers crossed. So here we go. It's going for turn 3. Okay, that's it, turn 3. On this turn, right, a lot of stuff happened. The Sword Brethren and the Terminators charged the unit of Tyranid warriors, and they've lost a lot of stuff, but they've killed them. The Doom of Melante came down, and its Leech Essence never done much, but it cast Cataclysm on the Sword Brethren and pretty much annihilated them. Grimaldus was killed, but he got back up on his leadership test, but I'll do that now, see if he survives for this turn. Oh, just.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Just.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he uses the Marshal leadership still.
Oh,
yeah, still alive. So that they all got kind of massacred a wee bit. The Assault Marines ran out and assaulted the Zoanthropes to sort the Dreadnought and killed them. The Terminators over here basically they ganged up, they multi-assaulted both the Zoanthrope unit and the Trigon. The Trigon was killed, and in the second round of combat 2 of the Zoanthropes were killed as well. The Tyranid warriors come down and basically they shot the warriors were up here, and basically a lot of my guns just killed a couple of them too. Over here basically the Termagant spawning began. These 2 ones are ran out, they've dried up. This one wounded itself again. This was wounded itself 4 times between Perils and Deathmire. That's a failed Termagant.
Failed Termagant.
Failed Termagant. Hang on, just run it out of focus. Come on. Anyway, right, so over here the Raveners and the spawn Termagants just continue to kind of move up this flank here. The Swarmlord's going through a bit of a Death Star trench run here. He's kind of moving up slowly. I think that's it. Have I missed anything? Anything else
I don't
happening?
think so.
Okay.
No, don't think so at all.
Okay, that's us about to go for turn 4. Okay, that's the end of turn 4. On this turn, I'm trying to remember what happened. Right, the Dreadnought, who's now dead, ran up and basically jumped on the Doom and went squish! It was literally, I was holding him like this. That's pretty much what happened. The Doom was strength 10 and took a couple of hull points from him, immobilised him as well, and then the Hive Guard moved up and finished him off to his wreck as well. I assaulted the Doom with both the Hammernator, who passed his test, and the Dreadnought just to make sure they got instant death on him. This squad basically moved in here and assaulted the Spore and killed that.
Running away.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting chased down by the Swarmlord and co though. Yeah, that's not going to end well for me, I don't think. The Terminators basically shot the failed Terragon that has failed everything so far. It basically, they moved it here and the Terminators cracked it and exploded. That was the last spawning Terragon as well, and it killed a couple of guys from these units as well. So that's it. What you see on the table is now what is going to finish the battle. So, still quite a lot of them, Gav.
It's not as much as I'd like to have thought though.
What else happened? The Raveners basically have been snaking up. They've been snaking up along here, and they basically jumped out and assaulted the assault squad. They killed. There's all but 2 of them dead. The Terminators finished off the Zoanthropes, but they've lost a few guys to shooting as well. And the Tyranid warriors literally just failed the assault on those guys as well. I think I killed one more Tyranid warrior from shooting this turn as well.
You did,
yeah. The Termagants have just basically continued to move up. These guys have been casting like iron armor and stuff on themselves, but I've not really been shooting them. I've been trying to kind of deal with all this stuff in my deployment zone. If I missed anything, is that everything?
No, I think that's about it.
One thing that will possibly benefit you is though, it could be night fighting. So do you want to make that roll now?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. It's a 4, so it's now night fighting for the rest of the game, which is kind of good for you.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's us about to start turn 5. Okay, that's the end of turn 5. On this turn, Death Leaper ran up, came back from Deep Strike and shot these guys, but missed. The Swarmlord tried to cast Gate of Infinity. I can't believe you rolled it on your psychic powers, but he failed it, thankfully. The Hive Guard just continued to kind of sneak up here as well. Do you forget to shoot him?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot them.
Do it now.
You sure?
Yeah, do it now.
How far away are we?
Did I get knife fighting from your Hive Guard?
No, you won't get any at all.
So-
You only get a cover save from physical cover you're in.
I'll get my arms through anyway, hang on. Yeah, you're in range of this squad. You're in range of this guy too.
Oh yeah, no, I'll get your Emperor Champion.
Alright, okay.
So these to hit. One hit. Win. And 1 wound.
I'm going to look out for that for the wee Sword Brethren guy who passes and lives. That's a 6. Cool. Okay, so that's done. This Terminator is just intending to hide like a big Jesse in here. The Terminators over here ran in and smashed the Raveners and then subsequently laid themselves in the firing squad for the Tyranids Warriors who run, and I have to say, kind of touched them in ways that no man should be touched. Honestly, left no ways as assault squad. The guys over here, what did these guys? They shot the Tyranids Warriors and killed a couple of those guys as well. The Swarm is still advancing. It's getting Alamo style here. And, oh. Have I missed anything?
No, I think we've got everything. Just moved everything up.
Okay, so that's it. Getting to the end now. It's getting to go to turn 6.
Yep.
Okay, it's the end of turn 6. On this turn, the Hive Guard moved up and shot the Sword Brethren guy and the Marshal and killed them both. 2 1s for my saves, man. That was fail. Hive Tide, sorry, the Swarmlord, Leech Hess and Stepper's champion, and that killed him. Grimaldus, he passed his leadership days before, let's do it again now. Oh, he's just. I killed Death Leaper. So basically that made him be fine. Because basically the champion and Grimaldus ran in and assaulted Death Leaper. And I had to challenge, but the chaplain still gave me my rerolls, which meant I just cut him down. I took 2 wins off the Swarmlord with the quad gun, but he got Iron Arm off for D3 toughness. He got his toughness 9 Swarmlord. I don't think I'm going to be shooting him this turn somehow. I was thinking about running Grimaldus in for a last minute heroic charge. I can't even hurt you. Oh, it's not going to.
You're shot 6.
6 is to wound. I might do it. Over here, my assault marines basically walked through the statue and used Hammer of Wrath to jump into the purple unit of armor guns. And they killed on Overwatch, but this wee man's killed about 5-6 guns on his own. He's done a few, and then they counter assaulted him. He's still alive, so he's hanging on in there. The Tyranid Warriors, basically, the tactical squad over here jumped down and rapid fired the Tyranid Warriors. After the crack missiles, killed another 2. There was 1 left there, but then that Tyranid Warrior who's there basically just smashed this squad here. The gaunts have all just been kind of sneaking up here. I think that's it. Have I missed anything?
No, I think we've accounted for everything.
Okay, so this is it. This is the final turn. Turn 7. Okay, that is the end of the game on turn 7. So the final, so basically at the end, Gav would just push himself up and he enfeebled the Terminators and then shot them with the Terragons and Termagants weapons and basically killed 2 of them. Killed 2 of those guys as well with Hive Guard, and the Tyranid Warrior over there assaulted the guy down there. Am I getting him?
Guys, we tell.
It is. But 1 guy survived. He's still there. He punched him in the face but never wounded him. So that's it. So I've managed to hold on for 7 turns. I've got 3 Terminators and 4 Tactical Marines left. Killed almost everything.
Hiding at the back. Hiding at the back.
Yeah, to be fair though, you had 2 units of Pod and Tyranid Warrior units of Doom and 2 zone throps. I think I had to have some guns to kind of, considering the type of scenario it was, I think I had to do that. You don't look impressed.
Gentlemen,
come here. I mean, what did I actually kill in you? What did I manage to kill in your army?
You've killed Trigon, you've killed 2 units of well, the best part of 2 units of warriors. You've killed a few of the pods. You've killed the Death Templars, you've killed the Doom, and you've killed a Tervagon.
Have you written an army list?
Right, so that's...
And the 2 zone squads as well.
So I've killed about 1,500 to 2,000 points worth of your army,
Yeah,
roughly.
yeah.
So I've killed a lot, I have killed a lot. I haven't just ran away the whole game, I have killed a lot. Are you very aggrieved about that, Gav?
No comment.
No comment. To be fair, I mean, considering you outnumber me so badly, especially with the point sevens as well, I think there wasn't much choice I had in that respect, because I had to try and make you come at me. I was expecting to bring more flyers or something though.
I said I wasn't going to bring flyers.
Yeah, no, you did say that. Because I think the Deathmire kind of held you up a bit, because the Deathmire was really cost you a few guys, I think.
Yeah, the Deathmire caused me a fair few wounds and a fair few guys, which made it easy kills.
That led to the death of this Terragon, because that he'd been wounded mostly by your perils in the mire.
Yeah.
That was why I ended up going through that. Would you think there's anything you could have done, or anything that...
No, I don't. I mean, I failed more psychic tests than I've ever failed in a game before.
Yeah, you did fail quite a lot.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just the Deathfire just slows you down.
Yeah.
And just kills you guys.
That's the thing, because it's just part of the scenario, I guess. But I must be saying this is a very non-standard scenario, so it's not really a fair representation of Gav's army, I would say. I mean, do you like the mission? Would you play it again? Would you play it as a defender?
Yeah, I'd play as a defender. I reckon I think it's a good fun mission. I mean, it's not like a normal 2,000 point game or anything. I think the scenario driven games are really good fun.
Yeah, that's like, I thought it made more sense for me to be a defender since it was like an Imperial defence line, so it made kind of more sense for the Marines to kind of hold that.
Well, that was the other one, is I had, you're like, what armies have you got? And I go, well, I'll bring my guard army. And if you were a defender, I would just sit there.
Yeah, that would have been like the long range war of attrition.
Just sit at the back and just shoot over all my basilisks and manticores.
That would have been interesting. But then that was quite cool, so because like the swarm was just slowly kind of moving up the field here, which was really cool. It was really cool when like, the swarm mob was going through like, the Death Star fridge, and it was like when the Cyclone guys, it was like a missile that just literally came right up the tunnel and cracked him in the face. In the final turn, I charged Grimaldus and hammered at the Swarm Lord. What was I thinking doing that? I was like, I'm going to make you charge me, and then Gav gave me the same look he gave me 5 minutes ago. He's like, no. So I went, alright, okay, I'll charge in. See, don't let it be said that I don't run in. But yeah, he got brutalised by the Swarm Lord. The final Assault Marine guy, he killed another guard but finally succumbed to the weight of attacks as well. That was disappointing. Well, that was awesome. So any other thoughts or comments for the game? Or?
No, it was a good fun. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, that's the important thing. That is the important thing. So that's it. You're the final game on my Black Templars, Gav.
Yeah.
That is it. So the next section of the vlog, I'm actually going to go to Throne Skulls and record my video blogs there. But I'm going to do a separate video about actual just like the army lists and stuff like that. So that'll be uploaded next after this, and then it'll be game 46. Yeah, that's right. So thanks very much, Gav. That is it. And that's it for the Black Templars. So thanks very much, and I'll see you for the next video. Cheers.